Hi, everyone. Okay, I know nobody's looking yet, but I'm saying hi for everybody who is going to be replaying this, looking at this on the replay. Hi and welcome. It's been a little bit. I can't remember the last time I went live here. I know I've been live on my groups and my recent um events, but I'm finally here live on the Mind of Yash page and on my YouTube channel. Um, So, welcome to anybody who's here. Please say hi if you're here. Let me just get, yeah, let me just add something. Can I add something now? Okay, maybe I can't. That's okay. So, hi everyone. And okay, nobody is here yet, but I'm going to start and hopefully you guys could check this out on your replay. I'm looking the way I'm looking because I made a deal with God and the universe to kind of stop trying to control everything. And today I had a pretty packed afternoon and I had a workout at 7 o'clock. And I decided instead of rushing and worrying about having to like take a bath and come on here to speak with you guys, I was like, you know what? I'm coming here after my workout, sweat and all. So this is like the real deal with me here tonight. So yeah, so this is me after post workout, a great workout by the way. Big up to Rhonda Fitness on Instagram. I think that's her name on Instagram. I just had a wonderful hit workout and stretch, and I ran away to come and chat with you all. So, guys, I have so much to share with you all. It's been, I don't know how long you've been with me on my journey, but I would have started the Mind of Yash PCOS series last September, which is PCOS Awareness Month. And of course, we're back in September again for another PCOS Awareness Month. And it has been quite a journey in the last year. I was pushed out of my comfort zone to really start sharing my story with my polycystic ovarian syndrome diagnosis when I was 18 years old, and it was such a wonderful journey where persons came live on Facebook with me to talk about their experiences. I had experts talking about, their knowledge and sharing things that, a lot of women with PCOS, and not just women with PCOS, but women in general who are dealing with, hormonal issues and beyond that, who are not really learning about, what it means to have a reproductive system and all that goes into our bodies and comes out of our bodies and these things. We don't really talk about it. At least that has been my experience. So, but I have really been encouraged over the last year that there are so many women out there, voices, advocates, not just women, men, persons alike who are out there advocating to learn about women's health, to learn about health in general, to learn about sustainability, about having the right things for our bodies and for our minds and our souls. And for a long time when I was diagnosed with PCOS at 18, there weren't a lot of these resources and a lot of these support systems, and I'm so glad that there are so many coming up. Even with PCOS Awareness on starting yesterday, I saw so many pages on Instagram who followed me and I followed back, talking about PCOS awareness, and so many other, doctors and medical professionals. There is a whole army there, working behind the scenes. I think we still have a long way to go, but we have come a long way. And the last year has been so great, and I'm so grateful to all the guests who have joined me live here on Facebook, and uh, and those who joined me for the Persevering with PCOS Summit that we had at the end of May, beginning of June. That was a dream that I've had for so many years. And it was so great to have it come to fruition. I had a dream for a summit. I just didn't know what it was going to be about, and I'm so thankful it's something that I could have shared shared my journey, shared other person's journey, and shared resources that could really give persons hope and help them to persevere despite that diagnosis, right? So thank you guys so much for journeying with me, and it has been such a great journey, and so much has happened, and now I'm going to embark on some more projects, and I would love to hear from you out there who need the help, need the information, need the support. Please let me know, send me a DM, reach out to me on any platform, whether it's Facebook, on Instagram. Instagram is @mind_of_yash, or send me an email, connect@mindofyash.com. Let me know what you want to see, what content you want me to produce, what topic you want me to cover. It could be anything that you need. It doesn't have to be just PCOS centric. If you want to know anything that you think could make a difference in your life, whether it's in terms of mental health, whether it's in terms of keeping a clean environment, sustainability, whatever it is, let me know what you want to learn about, and I can make it happen. Because what I've learned in my journey is that we can't just pay attention to one thing. And a lot of times when we get something like a diagnosis like PCOS or some other situation, it doesn't have to be a health, it could be something that is not the greatest circumstance, and sometimes we kind of get engrossed in that, and it kind of becomes our identity. And I want to remind you guys that you are so much more than that one thing, than that circumstance. And but it's not to reject the circumstance. You have to accept that it is what it is, and life is happening for you and not to you. So sometimes we have to really look for the positives. And I know it can be difficult. Trust me, I have been there. And I had days even in the month of August. I had some really down days, and I really had to shift my perspective, and it took some outside persons to really remind me of the things that I need to be reminded of, like when you need to take a rest, when you need to take things slow, when you need to reevaluate what limiting and disempowering beliefs you have in your head. Sometimes we really need to recalibrate and reevaluate things. So whatever the circumstance, there is hope. Just reach out to whomever you need to. There are persons out there. You are not alone in any of these circumstances that you're going through. So try to reach out, try to find the information, and just have those positive affirmations to tell yourself each day. And it really takes a lot of internal work, and I had to learn that in the last year or two. And nobody else can really do it for you, but you can have a support system, you can have accountability, you can have a community, and we are made for that. We are made to have relationships, we are made to find encouragement and support in one another. And there's too much going on in the world that divides us, and we really need to come together. And I'm going in this vast, but it comes for everything, even in the PCOS community. When we come together and we talk about these things, we could find solutions, because it's not, I always say, it's not a one size fits all. And throughout the last year, I've been learning that even more clearly, because the way that condition can affect me can affect another woman a completely different way, like completely. So the way that it's been treated, and the way it's been couched over the years is unfortunate, because it affects everybody differently. And that I think that goes in just life in general. Everybody has different circumstances, everybody has a different journey, and we really need to just listen to each other, support one another, and show love and kindness and grace where we can, not just to other persons, but to ourselves as well. Okay. And I'm saying that to you because I've been there. I've been the person that's been encouraging and compassionate to everybody else except myself. And it doesn't work like that. You cannot pour from an empty cup. And so you need to point to yourself. You need to build yourself. You need to become an elevated version of yourself. Not perfect. Well, I'm really waving this today. Not perfect, but just the best version of you and the real version of you. So you see here coming after workout, this is okay. I lie. I brush my hair a little bit. Okay, I can't get crazy. I can't get crazy now. I brush my hair a little bit, but just be you, because I heard this in a workshop that my coach Lisa Canning, the wonderful Lisa Canning, said, vulnerability is your superpower for connection. And we are all built for that connection. We are not meant to go at this thing alone. Whatever society is telling us, to be, you have to do it for yourself and be strong, and you don't need anybody, and you're a independent man, woman, or whatever it is. Well, you can be that thing too. Don't get me wrong, but you don't have to do it by yourself. You have to work on, if you there is some internal work you have to do, but you can also be part of a community, be part of something great, a support system and whatnot. So I went another direction where I meant to be going, but yes, so the one thing I wanted to tell you guys tonight, and I would have alluded to it in my last post on Instagram as well as Mind of Yash Facebook page, is that I am going to be relaunching my live PCOS show. And because the title of the summit is something that I really loved, really and truly, because it means everything to me, that I am relaunching it with a new title called the Persevering with PCOS Live Show. Ta-da! I don't know if I'm pointing at it. Ta-da! So, the Persevering with PCOS Live Show is going to fully be launched next week, Thursday, with my first guest. Let me make sure I don't. With my first guest next week. And it's going to take the usual. Wish I had some little music to when I'm going like this. When I'm looking, when I'm trying to be like looking for something and trying to entertain you guys at the same time. Where is it? I can't seem to find it when I. Oh, awesome. So next week, I am going to have the wonderful Monica Cormier, and she is a dietitian and hormone expert. So she's going to be joining me next week here on the Persevering with PCOS live show at 8 p.m. AST. But there is one thing. It's not going to be broadcast on the Facebook page as it usually is. I am going to be moving to I'm going to be moving fully to my YouTube channel, and I'm going to be posting content from there. So to hopefully have a wider reach, so persons can get access to that content. So if you're here and you want to be able to access the new episodes that are going to be starting from next week, I encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not already. So I'm putting it in the comments there. So look for Mind of Yash on YouTube. There's another Mind of Yash, but you'll see my face, so you'll know which one it is. So be sure to subscribe there so that you won't miss any of the new episodes of the Persevering with PCOS live show that's going to start from next week, which would be the 9th. What time is 9? Yes, the 9th of September, Thursday night, 8 p.m. On my YouTube channel. So guys, so again, let me know if there's any particular topic or content you want to cover, and I will definitely look into that. And I've been connecting with so many wonderful persons and experts who are so willing to share and help the community. So I am so excited for all the persons that I'm going to be bringing on live to speak to you guys. So have your questions ready. Next week we have Monica. She's a dietitian and a hormone expert. So whatever question you have in that realm, please feel free to start gathering them now, or you can send them beforehand so that I can let her know, so she can prepare as well. But come and join us live at 8 p.m. next week, Thursday, on my YouTube channel. I left the link in the comments, so definitely check that out. And what else do I have to tell you guys? Oh, and of course, when you check on my YouTube channel, you're going to see some of the episodes from the Persevering with PCOS Summit that we had earlier this year. And also, I'm going to start uploading some of the older, the ones from my past show, my past show, which was last year, the show that was called the Mind of Yash PCOS series, the episodes that I did starting last September last year. We're going to start uploading them there so you could check them out. So you can have a one-stop shop just so you can see all the episodes if you're new to the Moy family, and you've missed the old episodes, you can start binge watching them soon. So I'm going to start uploading them. I hope my husband is listening because he has to help me upload them as well. So yeah, so that's basically what I came on here to say, and to remind you guys that it is PCOS Awareness Month, and I want you to definitely, share your story. Okay, I know there's a lot. Sometimes when you have something like that, you tend to feel a little bit embarrassed or even guilty because you feel like you're at fault for doing this, for having this condition, but it's really not. Okay, and I want you to have some compassion. So I shared this on a post I recently shared on Instagram and on TikTok. Yes, guys, I'm on TikTok. I thought I was gonna be lame, but I think I kind of okay. Is to definitely show yourself some compassion if the circumstances are not your fault. So be graceful with yourself and share your story. Was the second thing that I shared, because you never know who can be touched by it. And the one thing we don't like to feel is alone. And when you share your story, other persons find encouragement, they find support, and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm not alone. I'm not an alien. I'm not, strange. There are other people who are dealing with this. And then they could also see that, you're thriving, and you're not just being consumed by this diagnosis. So that's definitely something that I really want to point out during this awareness month. And what was the third thing I said? I can't remember what was the third point, but basically PCOS may not be curable, but it is conquerable, and there is hope. There is hope. We just need to work together to find it. As I said, it affects each and every one of us in a different way. So what might work for me may not work for you. The symptoms that I have may not be the same symptoms you have, but we can find something. We can find hope, and if we can at least change our mindsets to see the positives, so that we can persevere. I know it's difficult, but you have me here to reach out to whenever you need, and I can connect you with the resources that you need. A couple of them that I could also share right now is Dr. Cindy Duke. She was the wonderful, doctor who has been, she's a fertility doctor and virologist, America's only dual those things. She joined me on the Persevering with PCOS Summit earlier this year. So her episode is on my YouTube page, and she shared so much knowledge about the condition and why she believes it is a diagnosis of exclusion, and that you really need to exclude other conditions before you say that somebody has PCOS. So check out that on my YouTube channel. She has a room every Wednesday on Clubhouse at 10 a.m. under 10 a.m. EST, by the way, under My Dynamic Uterus, where she answers all questions related to PCOS. And she has not just her, but other experts in terms of nutritionists, fertility practitioners, advocates such as myself, are there to answer questions, and give support and encouragement where needed. So you can check that out on Wednesdays on Clubhouse. Send me a DM if you want to know how to get into Clubhouse, how you want to know if you want to learn how to use it. I know it's a new app for some persons, so they get a little like not sure how to use it, but it's an audio only app, so you don't have to even worry about like brushing your hair after you work out to join it. You can join it and nobody's gonna see you, but they're gonna hear you. And there's a lot of information shared there. And then Dr. Siobhan Joseph of Azalea Health Services. She does a wonderful program on a Wednesday as well at, I think it's 8 p.m. 8 p.m. 7 or 8 p.m. You could check out her Instagram page, Azalea Health Services, or Azalea Doc, I think is the what do you call that? The username, the tag. My God, oh my goodness, I'm forgetting. Whatever you call it, the handle, her IG handle. I think it's Azalea Doc. Um, she does a PCOS Wednesdays there on Instagram, Live, where she answers questions. Last night she did a fascinating episode on vaginal pH, and I learned some things, and she answered some questions from the audience. So you could check that out. She usually posts it after the after she does the live. So those are two resources off the top of my head you can check out to get some information. And I have so many others who would have joined me for my summit. If you want to learn about essential oils, if you want to learn about Ayurveda, if you want to learn about mental health, confidence, I have the resources. So definitely reach out to me for whoever you want to hear from, whatever topic you want to learn about. And yeah, I think that's all I wanted to come on here to tell you guys. And please feel free to message me with any questions. And oh, speaking of Clubhouse, tonight my wonderful friend Shrishta and I have a room at 9 p.m. in half an hour to talk about the beauty of Trinidad and Tobago culture. Culture. I was gonna say Trinidad and Tobagonian culture. Yeah, that Trinbagonian culture. We're gonna be talking about that tonight on our Shrishta and Yash Club on Clubhouse. So be sure to, if you want, you could join us for that. Let me leave the link as well for you. And we usually also have a gratitude room on Sundays at 6 p.m. AST. So you could also check us out for that. Let me just get the link to that Clubhouse room for you. Yes, copy and paste. So you could join us there. That's in about half an hour. We have so much fun in that room. We talk about topics that we're passionate about, and then also we have a fun room where we do things like soca karaoke or guess that song, and we have to think of another fun room to do not next week, the week after that. Every third week we do a fun room. So definitely follow us on Clubhouse. Clubhouse is such a wonderful app that you can learn so much from and connect with such great people. So I encourage you to check that out. A lot of persons there who could share their expertise when it comes to hormone health and PCOS and even other things, mental health and business, whatever you could think about. The experts there that I can share information with you. Whew. Okay, guys, I am going to get ready. Well, I'm going to get ready for the clubhouse when nobody could see me, but I still need to bathe because I just worked out. And I will talk to you guys soon. So remember, subscribe to my YouTube page because when the Persevering with PCOS live show officially starts with my interviews next week, Thursday at 8 p.m. AST, it's not going to be on the Facebook channel, Mind of Yash channel. It's going to be on the Mind of Yash YouTube page. So you need to subscribe there so you can click the bell for notifications. Okay, I don't know if I'm saying that right, but just subscribe there so that when I go live, you will get to see the episodes live. And I will post some more information about my guest, who's a dietitian and hormone expert, Monica Comia. She's gonna be my first guest next week. So be sure I left the link to my YouTube channel in the link if you're not already watching this on the YouTube channel right now. So be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss out. And also, one more plug for my wonderful friend Shrestha. You could check out her domestic abuse awareness series as well. Her YouTube channel is Shrestha Purposefully Passionate. She's doing a wonderful domestic awareness series. And Sunday gone, the last Sunday gone, she posted an episode that we did together where I spoke about self-worth as I learned about it in the women's school. So you can check that out. Um, and yeah. So one last thing. I keep thinking I'm going and I keep saying one last thing. And one last thing, if you are still interested in being part of Art of Being a Woman Mastermind group with me, I am going to be starting another group in the week of September 20th, around there. So if you would like to join me, please reach out. There are some spots left, so please reach out and let me know if you want to be part of the mastermind group and really learn to build some self-awareness, mindset, and skill set to really live an integrated life. And really just find that internal freedom and ability to dream and confidence and all the things that we need in this life to deal with life. Okay, so reach out to me if you want to be part of that group that starts in September. All right, ladies. I don't know why ladies and gents. I assume there's some gents watching me too. So take care, guys and gals, And I will talk to you next week when I have my guest when the Persevering with PCOS live show goes live.